Okay. Hi everyone. Right, let's get Corinne on the line. She'll be joining us in a second. Hello.
Hi there.
How are you?
I'm very well, and you?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for joining us on the live today.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
So, as we've discussed, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions just for your feedback on how you
Fire
find
away.
Family Law Cafe and how your profession is. So, why don't we start with how you like your experience as a solicitor and just a bit about you, really, so they get to know you.
Okay, so I am a family partner at Child and Child based in the West End. I've been a family lawyer now for nearly 20 years, so I've seen quite a lot of changes over, especially recent times.
Yeah.
I do a whole range of family law, from including children, divorce, finances, so the whole range of work. And got to know Carol and Joanna probably about 12 months ago now. I just saw them on LinkedIn and Instagram and thought that their idea was amazing, and got in touch, and the rest is history, really.
Oh wow, that's really good. So you've been a sister for quite a while then, really.
Yeah, I know, don't look it, but yeah.
Oh bless
Yeah,
you.
no, I mean, divorce is such a wide ranging area. I kind of fell into it by mistake when I was a trainee all those years ago, and have never looked back.
Okay.
But it's people's lives in the end, and that's what's important.
No, exactly. Yeah, that's what our priority is here at Family Law Cafe. So how do you find working with Family Law Cafe?
Family Law Cafe are brilliant. They're really, really approachable, great small team, where the clients have even fed back to me that they feel that they get the answers they want, and really quickly. It's not just all money focused. And solicitors, we tend to get a bad name for ourselves sometimes, in that we can make things cost more than maybe they necessarily do, to make things a bit more litigious than they necessarily have to be. And Joanna and the team make what can be a really stressful time in someone's lives as easy and as straightforward as they can. But obviously things do get complicated, and at that point there are people in the background that can help. So I can't speak highly enough of you and the team.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. So what do you think about our concept? It's very different to what everyone's been used to for so many years, isn't it?
It's really different, and it kind of highlights, actually, I was talking to one of my assistant solicitors yesterday, because he met Joanna and Carol for the first time last week. And he said to
Okay.
me, he said it's such a different way of working that most solicitors wouldn't have thought of, but it works really well, because look, in the end we're all there to help the clients. And if a lot of people these days, they can help themselves, they can do some of the more basic work themselves, and no one knows a case better than the client, as I always keep reminding them. So it's great to be able to help the client along the way, and get involved when we need to, but to be able to support you and give you some independence as well, which I think it's great.
Oh, brilliant. So being a solicitor yourself and a server for us at FLC, how do you
Yeah.
feel FLC benefits people with family law issues?
So when you look at it from a client's perspective, you come in, it's probably some of the worst days that you're going through. You don't understand the system. It is complicated. There are rules and procedures that people don't understand. The portal and the way that Family Law Cafe works is great, in that you get access to experts. You get to be able to have that immediate contact with people. Myself as a solicitor, if I'm involved in a case, if a client is to email in a query or just has a question, then I will immediately get notified that there's something on the portal that needs my attention, and that can get done. It's in some ways it's a lot easier for the clients, because they can pick and choose what they need, what help they need.
Mm-hmm.
And me as a solicitor can help them as and when needed, and support them along the way. But as I said, I think it's really important that people have that independence. But Joanna is there, and anyone else who she feels needs that background support can achieve it as and when needed. It's great.
That's brilliant. So how do you like using our case space then with assisting the customers and their family law matters?
It's really user friendly. Actually, it's really. I have to say, hands up, I was very suspicious at first, because all different firms have different case management systems and have different ways of working. But the fact that the clients can upload documents into different folders, and then that's very easy for me then to access and read documents as and when, and it can all be very easily organized into folders. The fact that you can then message almost instantaneously with clients or with other people that may be involved in the case, from counsel or Joanna or yourself, to be able to contact them like that it's great. It's a real team. You get that kind of team ethos, and that the client's being supported. So it's, as I said, I was hesitant at first, but even with my case management system within my firm, it actually works quite well with that as well. So I can transfer any documents that I have to do on our system over to you really easily.
Oh, that's great. So what would your advice be to someone who needs assistance but is struggling to say yes to coming on board Family Law Cafe because of it being a different concept of how people would normally get assistance with their family law matters?
I think I always say, look, you've got nothing to lose, really. Mm-hmm. I know a lot of people are very hesitant about instructing solicitors because it's a cost and it's tricky. With Family Law Cafe, you can ask us as a team to do as little or as much as you need us to do. If you just want some initial advice, you can have that. If we then feel that you need some additional support, you can have that. There's no obligation on you to go any further. You can, if you feel that it's not going to work for you, then that's fair enough. But I really think to be able to have that team in the background, if you've got any queries, to just go, oh, can you help me on this? Or can you look at this document and see if I've got the wording right, or formatting, all that kind of thing. For a divorce case, it's tricky. And from a outsider's perspective, if you're going to court next week and you're supposed to file a position statement and you don't know how to draft those kind of things, mm-hmm. the team at Family Law Cafe can do it really quickly and take that extra little bit of burden off of you. So yeah, I would say give it a go. You've really got nothing to lose, and it will just support you.
That's very true. And is there such a thing as a non-complex case?
A non-complex case. I always say that in family law, there's nothing, no one case is the same. Okay, mm-hmm. So everyone, that's why I love it so much, is that family law is different in every single matter. And it is difficult for clients because we are taking your every detail, your private life is being opened up to someone you've never met before. And it's really difficult. Is there such thing as a non-complex case? Yes, I think there probably is, actually. Everyone thinks that their case is complex. Everyone says, oh, well, I can't see the end of the road. I don't know how to achieve X, Y, and Z. Whereas if you speak to Family Law Cafe, if you speak to an expert, actually we may be able to unravel those problems really easily, and actually what you think is a complex issue might not be. After 20 years, although I have not seen it all by any stretch of the imagination, I would like to think that we know how to resolve a lot of those issues.
Yeah, you've seen a wide variety.
Exactly. And as I said, no one's ever the same, but there's normally a way that we can resolve it. So yes, everyone's problems are difficult, but nothing's insurmountable. Sorry, that was a really roundabout way of answering your question. But
No, it's true though. Yeah, there's never not an answer or a solution to a problem.
exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. We just need to find a way of achieving it. Yeah.
exactly that. No, yeah, exactly. Oh, well, thank you so much for your time today, Corinne. I've really enjoyed it, and I hope everyone's found it insightful.
That's really my pleasure. I say anything I can do for Family Law Cafe, I'm more than happy to help.
Oh, brilliant. Well, thank you. And if anyone out there's got a family law matter that they want a solution for, they want help with, if you just give me a call at the office, we'll more than happy to be able to help you. And I will speak to you soon, Corinne, hopefully with another case.
Thanks ever so much, Zoe. I'll see you soon.
No worries. Take care.
Take care. Bye.